She showers with Pantene.
But I got watermelon to keep me clean.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. My name is Katie Carson. I'm the Duchess of Suds here at Royalty Soaps. And we're back. We're back for another watermelon soap. I do this once a year. Watermelon soap sells out so fast. Like, people just love it. It's great. A lot of soap makers do a watermelon soap. I actually did a TikTok about the soap community and like watermelon soap and rainbow soaps being in there. So if you want to see a funny soap maker reference, well, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram because that's where the other half of this party is. So if you're interested in this shirt or these hair clips or anything in the background, I'll link them down below for you guys. These are small businesses on Etsy. Shop small. And without further ado, let's make some watermelon soap. Okay guys, I know we've made this soap before, but it's so satisfying, and every time that I talk about like not filming it again, y'all are like, no please, it's so fun to watch the stripes. So we're doing it again, and I have a special guest, say hey. Hey. It's Caroline. She's gonna be asking us some things from Reddit along the way, which is gonna be super fun. So right now I'm just pouring in my lye water solution to my oils here. The recipe I am using today can be found in the description box below. And for now, I'm going to blend this up real quick. And now, let's pour off some accent colors. So this soap is typically comprised of 3 layers for us over here at Royalty Soaps. We have the rind, and then we have like the white, slightly green connecting part that's not really the rind, but it's also not really watermelon. And then we have all of the watermelon flesh. Is that not like the worst thing? I don't know, why does it gotta be called the flesh of the watermelon? It's so gross. Okay, so let's start with the first 2 layers. And into one container, I am adding some green Vibrance Mica, and into the other, we are adding some Lettuce Entertain You, and these are both still in powdered form. And I'm going to mix them up with my stick blender real quick, and this is gonna be our first layer we pour into the mold. So I've got my mold here from Workshop Heritage, and I'm going to start by pouring stripes. So I'm gonna try to do this with 2 hands, and I'm just going to pour my Lettuce Entertain You and my green Vibrance, and they're just going to start overlapping each other, and it will start to look like a watermelon rind. So I base this off of a Jubilee watermelon rind, which typically has a very, very dark kind of, I don't know, it just looks like crinkle paper to me. And then it typically has some lighter crinkly bits in the middle. Some watermelons kind of just look green all over. That's what sugar baby watermelons look like. Yes, there are sugar baby watermelons. They are very tasty. And as you guys can see, it's starting to set up, which is actually good because I don't like to wait around to pour my layers. I like to move along. Okay, first layer is in. Now I'm gonna mix up my next layer. We'll pour that on top. All right, now for the next rind layer, I'm just going to ladle this on top. Delicious. Going to scrapey out my container, and we'll level this out real quick. It smells so good. Now I have pre-mixed into my fragrance oil my red colorant, which makes it a lot easier to incorporate. So I'm just gonna scrape all that out. And then I'm going to add in some poppy seeds. So this kind of makes it look like a watermelon seed. I know they're very, very small, but it kind of gives the same vibe. All right, so everything has been mixed up. Let's go ahead and pour this in. And here goes our watermelon. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, yes. Drip across the whole top. So satisfying. Let me go ahead and scrapey my big container. And then we'll texture the top. And Caroline will ask me at least one question. This has been moving quite quickly, hasn't it, Caroline? Indeed. Okay, so now I'm going to come in here and texture the top with my spoon. I tried to make a line down the side to stick to because that's what Caleb does and it seems to net good results. All right, Caroline, let's get those questions.
If your belly button was a real button, what would you want it to do?
Ooh, just press it and it can do anything. Maybe when I press my belly button, it dispenses free food into my mouth. I don't know where the food is coming from or what kind, but maybe I press it and insta-snack.
You know what that makes me think of is that scene from Spy Kids when they stick those little packets in the microwave that inflate into meals.
And she never finishes her cheeseburger. She like makes this whole McDonald's meal. She's like, hungry? Eats one fry and then they just yeet out of there. I never understood that as a kid. I was like, this is unacceptable. If you get the privilege of getting McDonald's, you better eat every bite.
It was the 20th anniversary of Spy Kids last week. Everyone say a song and do a dance.
Cheers to being old, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right.
What food was a disappointment to you that you were excited to try?
Sushi.
It was disappointing.
It was disappointing. I hated it. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, but what kind did you get? There's so many different types of sushi. And you're right, but tuna sushi is not for sister.
Yeah. Well, if you're a beginner with sushi, California roll is always a safe choice.
All right.
Everyone likes those.
So you think I dove in too deep?
Well, yeah, and tuna's just a weird one to get.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, the people I was with were like, oh my gosh, it'll be so good, you'll love it.
What's your useless superpower? And I think it's knowing so many different watermelons.
Girl, I could tell you more. There's the Sugar Baby watermelon, there's the Jubilee watermelon. There was one that my dad always liked, but my mom didn't. And these were the ones that we grew, so that's the only reason that I know. Ah, what is it? Off the top of my head, it's so hard for me to remember. It starts with an H. I just can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I could probably tell you 5 if I thought real hard about it.
I think that's 5 times more than the average person knows.
They're just like, it's a watermelon.
Yeah.
That is what you need to know. Well, that's what this is right here. This is a watermelon soap. We're not gonna put it in a box. It's just a watermelon and it's finished. Well, let's bring these folks in for a close-up. Oh, yeah. And there you go. So I'm gonna let this sit for 18 to 24 hours and then I'll come back. I'll split the slabs into loaves and cut the loaves into bars after this quick commercial break. Okay guys, it is time to cut the watermelon. We'll keep you clean, so. Are you just here for the chats? See, look, I know you know what this looks like because I've made it before. I know you're just here to listen to me talk. I've been reading the comments section. At this point, I recognize that that's what most people are here for, is just to see something that is calming and listen to me talk. So I will not disappoint you. I will always be talking. This is top 5 smells of all time. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so, so good. Clearly, I didn't blend that in well enough. Remarkable. Anyway, these soaps are amazing. If I could keep them in stock all year round, I would, because the fragrance is that good. It really is. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Have you ever seen one of my Walmart soap videos? Walmart soap? What am I saying? Watermelon soap. Have you ever seen one of my watermelon soap videos? If you have, let me know down in the comments below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to see more delicious soap content. And I will be back very soon for the final video in the Tutti Frutti collection. We only have one more soap to go. You've seen 5, we have 6. The last one is a frosted soap, and I hope you guys really like it. It is the, what's that word called? I was about to say, the crowning jewel. It's like the namesake of the collection. I don't know. It's when you look at and you buy a CD, and there's the name of the song, X and Y by Coldplay. also the name of the album. What is that song called? Isn't there a name for that where it's like, it's in the album, but it's also the album name? I don't remember. Whatever that is, that's what the soap is. The Tutti Frutti soap is on the launch day for the Tutti Frutti collection. Anyway, I hope you all have an absolutely marvelous day. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, like planting watermelon. Hear me out, plant them. They're easy to grow. I know there's probably people who would tell you that they're not, but my family and I grew an entire watermelon patch in our backyard and knew absolutely nothing about gardening and had 40-pound watermelons come out of that. I'm pretty sure you can plant them in a pot too, like where you put it in a pot and then you let the vine come out. So if you're in an apartment, grow it out of a pot. Ta-da, 2 free watermelons, hundreds of dollars of water. I don't really care what you do, just be sure you do something fun for yourself today, and I will see you guys in the last video for the Tutti Frutti collection on Saturday. Woo! 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 Till then, bye for now.